Hello, we are your friends from the Office of Early Childhood at the Mississippi Department of Education. I'm Oki, and I like to teach through song and play.
I'm Candace. I like to pop in and help make activities easier.
I'm Marissa, and I like to make learning fun. And this is the Mockingbird. He's going to come and tweet us through every lesson, and he's our state bird.
And I'm Lemuel, and I love creating cool things with lots of fun stuff.
Welcome, welcome, friends today. Friends that are here and far away. We will learn through meaningful play about our theme and question of the day. Welcome, welcome, friends today. Friends that are here and far away.
Let's get ready to have some fun.
Welcome, friends. I wonder what we're going to do today. Let's walk over here to our Mockingbird and see what he's tweeted for the day. What is a farm? What is a farm? I'm going to invite my friend Candace up here with me, and we're going to talk about what a farm is. Candace, will you come join us? So today, Candace, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. So right behind you, we have these vocabulary words that have to do with the farm. And I noticed you and I are dressed like farmers today.
Yes, we are.
We are. So right here is the word barn. A barn is a place that shelters the farm animals.
Oh, that's important.
And then this word right here is farmer. Now, this is a picture of a boy, but there can be girl farmers too.
Definitely.
This right here is a gate, and a gate opens and closes and keeps the animals safe on the farm. And this right here, this word is land, and it's an open space. And sometimes the farmers, they will plant crops on their land. Sometimes the animals will just roam the land. Wow. So Candace, you're always really good about helping me remember a couple of words. Can you help me today?
Of course. I have some different ways to say some of our vocabulary words. The Spanish word for farmer, you mentioned that it could be a man or it could be a lady. So in Spanish, there's a version for a man. A man farmer is granjero.
Granjero.
And if a farmer is a lady, it's granjera.
Granjera. Oh, it has a at the end.
Isn't that interesting?
You and me, we would be granjeras.
There you go, because we're girls.
We are girls.
Well, I can also teach you the sign for farmer.
Yes.
A farmer, if in sign language, you take your hand and go across your jaw and then both hands down like this. Because we know when we do a sign for a person, it has this part.
I remember that.
So we have the farm person.
Farm person.
So that makes farmer.
Wow, I like that. That's good.
Isn't that neat?
Oh, I wonder what other words you have for me today.
Okay, how about land?
Land.
The Spanish word for land, as in land that belongs to someone, is tierra.
Tierra.
Like terra meaning earth, which is the land, so tierra.
Tierra. You do so much better with your tongue than me. Tierra.
We'll practice, it'll be fine. And the sign for land, as in property, land that belongs to someone, such as a farm, is this and around. Rub your fingers like this, and then bring your hands around, and that means land.
I like that.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes. Candace, will you mind staying right here with me, because we have a friend who went to a produce farm.
Wow.
Yes, and she has a video to share with us about her produce farm. So we're going to watch it and we're going to talk about it.
I can't wait to see.
Yes. So she went to go to this place called Salad Days, which is in Mississippi. And on this farm, those don't look like barns, but they keep the vegetables safe and protected. And that right there It's lettuce. And they didn't plant the lettuce in the dirt.
What?
They planted it in water.
In water?
Yeah, it's called a hydroponic farm.
Wow.
Can you say that?
Hydroponic farm.
And so there's some plant produce planted in the soil.
Oh, there's more than one way to do it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Different kinds of farms. That looks like cabbage. Do you like cabbage?
That's okay. It's not my favorite. How about you?
I do like it.
So it's planted in rows, I see.
It is planted in rows and lots of it. And that right there is a watermelon radish.
That is so pretty.
Yeah. And sometimes people put those in their salads and watch the farmer. He's going to cut it right there.
And it's pink on the inside.
It is
like a watermelon.
pink, and I think it's spicy.
Ah.
And then at the end of the day, they pick it and then they put it on a plate and people eat it. There's your salad.
That's a beautiful salad. What a great meal.
That is great. So Candace, thank you for standing up here with me and watching the video and
enjoyed
telling
it.
me about the farmer and the land. I'm going to invite Lemuel up here.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It is going to be fun. He always has fun projects to do with our theme for the day. So thank you, Candace.
Sure. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Lemuel.
Friend, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hey,
How
everybody.
are you? So Lemuel, I cannot wait to hear what you have for us today.
Well, I was so inspired about the farm, and artists use lots of things around them. They're things in nature, and so I was inspired about the vegetables, and there's lots of farms that have vegetables as well as plants. All right, so I got some vegetables that I brought, and we're going to print these vegetables.
Oh,
you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so right here, here's all the vegetables that are on the farm. And did you know that there's some farms that are called nurseries that have flowers?
Oh, yeah.
So all you need is some water-based paint. And let's start with the bell pepper here. So I'm going to take the bell pepper. What color do you want the bell pepper?
Ooh, let's do blue.
Blue. All right, so I'm going to drop it in there. Make sure I get some paint on it. And then I have a little plate here. I kind of blot it a little bit. And I'm going to press it down. Voila!
Ah,
Sometimes the first print doesn't turn out real perfect, but you just keep pressing, see how it works. And I like to do odd numbers. Gives a different balance.
oh, and 3 is an odd number.
What's the next vegetable you want to use?
Ooh, an
Apple?
apple.
Let's do an apple red.
I wonder if it's going to be the same as the bell peppers, the same shape.
Voila, same shape.
It's different though.
Look at that.
The apple has the red in the middle and the bell pepper didn't have anything in the middle.
All right, let's try a flower. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm going to do this orange. And you can also get this effect with broccoli. Do you like broccoli?
I do like broccoli. It does kind of look like a piece of broccoli.
All right. All right, then let's see what happens when we use a tomato.
Oh. Wow. That's just like the apple. The middle part is colored in.
And this is a what?
That's a
A
mushroom.
mushroom. You're right. And I'm pressing it. See how I'm just printing it?
I do.
It's almost like a stamp, but it's still part of the printing process. And lots of artists create artwork using different objects that they find around in nature.
So I could maybe just go in my backyard and find some stuff.
Yes. You can find anything you want to. Now I'm going to mix 2 colors together.
Ooh. I know when you mix red and yellow, it makes orange. I wonder what colors you're going to mix.
Oh, I don't have, let me see what happens. I don't have yellow. But I'm going to mix blue.
So we should experiment with our colors and see what
That
colors
looks
it
kind of
turns
green.
out.
I was wanting a green color, so I mixed a little blue and a little yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Not yellow, but orange. And I'm just stamping. And those could be leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And then after it dries, I could come back. I always have a towel to wipe my hands off with so they
Yes.
don't get dirty. I can come back, put the lid on the
On the
top,
marker.
on the marker. I can draw stems.
Oh,
And I created a work of art. And guess what it is?
they look like flowers
They do. That's what I was going for.
in a vase. Do you know what a bunch of flowers in a vase is called?
What?
A bouquet.
A bouquet. And did you know some farms grow nothing but flowers?
Oh, I did not know that. Kind of like how that other video we just watched, it grew produce. So you're telling me that some farms grow flowers.
Yes.
Lots of different kinds of farms.
And so you could practice at home with all different kinds of vegetables and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I want to do a pattern. I just put it in the paint and stamp it.
I
Voila,
like that.
there you have.
I like that. I wonder, could you do a pattern like with two different colors on a line?
I could. So let's say I want to do a tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you were saying, coming back.
Oh, I do like that pattern because you've got the same number on both sides.
And then I could repeat the pattern again
Mm-hmm. I
to
like
create
that.
the tablecloth.
Wow, thank you, Lemuel.
And so you can hang this up, and when it dries, you could come back and embellish it with all different kinds of marks and
Mm-hmm.
colors. You could even add some more designs in here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can outline it, and you'll have a work of art inspired by using vegetables. Can you believe that? Just vegetables.
That is great. That's great. So, Lemuel, thank you so much for sharing your wonderful art activity.
Well, I hope that you will all be inspired to create artwork with things you find in nature, things that are around. Even food can inspire you to create works of art. So thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Lemuel. So now what we're going to do is we're going to watch this horse video. And during this horse video, I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite stories, and it's called The Farm Concert. And
A concert.
yeah, it is. It's a farm concert. So Mary, our friend Miss Mary up in Mississippi, she's got a farm and it has animals on it. And so this made me think of this story called The Farm Concert, where a farmer is trying so hard to go to sleep. And the farm animals are out in the field, on the land, and they're being loud. They're making loud sounds like moo, oink, oink. And they're so loud the farmer can't even sleep. I wonder what kind of sound a chicken would make. A cluck, cluck, cluck. What about a horse? Neigh. And so the farmer, when he woke up, or he didn't wake up, but when he opened his window and he yelled out at the animals and he said, "I can't sleep. I need you to be quiet." And so guess what the animals did? They quietly said, they made their sound softly. Moo, oink, oink, bah. And guess what? The farmer could go to sleep. He was so happy. I'm going to ask my friend Candace to come up here because sometimes when we have young children, they can't remember how to make the sound that the animal makes. Or maybe you don't even live near a farm. Maybe you live in a big city and you're not sure what the animal sounds are because you've never heard them. So Candace, welcome back.
Thanks, friend.
So we've been talking about the animal sounds. And I see you've got this great tool with you.
Isn't this fun? So this, we're going to use it to play a game. And it makes animal sounds. But you could get them from anywhere. You don't have to have a thing like this. This is just what I happen to have. You could even go online and find some animal sounds to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
So we're going to make a guessing game.
Okay.
I'm going to let you hold it and let me make sure it's on.
Okay.
I'm going to make an animal sound with this and I want to see if you can guess what it is. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I know you can't see them, so you have to guess.
That sounds like a dog.
It is a dog.
Yeah.
There are dogs on a farm.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
I've seen them. They help herd the sheep sometimes. The dogs do.
That's an important
Can you
job.
do another one?
Okay, you ready? I know you can't see it. Don't look.
Is that a donkey?
It is a donkey. Isn't that a fun sound?
It is. The donkeys make a silly sound.
How about one more?
Okay, we'll do one
You're
more.
doing great. Let's
Okay.
see if we can do one more.
I think that was a pig.
It was a pig. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that is so much fun. Candace, thank you so much for sharing this with me.
Sure.
Can we do one more game real quick?
Of course.
Okay, so this made me think of a math activity.
Oh, I like math.
Yes. So we've got these. I'm going to hand this to you.
Thank you.
We have these little colored linking cubes. And one of the things that we learn to do in school is we learn different ways to add and ways to make new numbers. So today, and I want to take a minute, I want to count how many linking cubes I have right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 red linking cubes.
Okay.
So I wonder if, will you take one of those linking cubes off? I wonder now if we add a blue linking cube. I'm going to put a blue linking cube right here.
Okay.
Okay. So if we have one blue linking cube and the rest are red, how many linking cubes do you think we have now?
Oh, I better count them and make sure.
Okay, all right, try.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I have 5 again.
Wow, so 1 blue and 4 red make 5. Wow. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take another red one away.
Okay.
I'm going to hand it to you.
Okay.
And I'm going to put another blue one right here. How many cubes do you think we have now?
Oh, I better check and find out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5.
Wow, so 2 blue and 3 red make 5. Wow. Candace, do you have another way that we can learn how to make 5?
I do. Sometimes friends need something extra to help them know how many they have. So all I did was I divided this piece of paper into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it doesn't matter which color I put, as long as I have 1 in every box, then I will have 5. See? I can have 5 red like we started with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can switch some of them out. I could take 2 away.
I'm going to do yellow this time.
Oh, let's see if it still works,
I don't
even
know.
with yellow.
1, 2.
Okay, so I still have 1 in every box. Let's see if that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still 5, Marissa.
Wow, that is so cool. Thank you, Candace.
Sure.
So I want to take a minute and I want to reflect on our day because we have one more video to show.
I can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be great. So today when we got here, we talked about what is a farm, and we talked about the barn and a farmer and a gate and land, and then we watched a video about produce in Mississippi, and it's a hydroponic farm where they grew lettuce in the water, and they picked it and then they put it on a plate for people to eat. And then you shared with us some Spanish.
I did. And if you want to say farmer in Spanish, if it's a male farmer, a man, you say granjero.
Granjero.
And if it's a lady that's a farmer, you say granjera.
Granjera.
Just like me and you, we're girls.
We are. Granjera.
And if you wanted to sign the word farmer, take your hand like this, across your jaw, and down for person.
That's
Farmer.
Farmer.
Isn't that neat?
Yes, and then I remember the other word was land.
Yes, we talked about land, and in Spanish it is tierra.
Tierra.
And the sign for land is this. Remember, we did our fingers like this?
I do remember that.
And then did our hands around. That's land.
And then Lemuel made a wonderful art project with vegetable prints.
Wow.
It was so cool. We made a bouquet of flowers because sometimes flowers are grown on a farm.
Yes.
And then we talked about a book called The Farm Concert, and we talked about the animal sounds. Now guess what?
What?
We're going to go up to North Mississippi where our friend Mary videoed a hay farm.
I love hay.
Yeah, let's see what happens at the hay farm.
Okay.
You know, sometimes the animals eat hay,
They do.
and sometimes the farmers use it to keep the barn warm for the animals, and they'll lay on it. So isn't it great that we have all these different kind of farms in our state of Mississippi? So I think what we should do is when we're out driving around in our community, we should look out the window and see what kind of farms we notice. If we can see any produce farms or hay farms or animal farms.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So until next time, farewell, friends.
Friends, we hope you had fun today. Please join us again for some more adventures next time. For more family enrichment activities, visit our website at mdek4.4.org/EC. Farewell, farewell, friends today, friends that are here and far away. We have learned a lot through play about our theme and question of the day. Farewell, farewell, friends today. It's time to go till another day. Farewell.